Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Assalamu Alaikum, welcome. Welcome to our practice today. We're going to continue with our practice of kind of creating this heat, this internal heat to warm us as we move through these ever increasing winter nights and cold days. We've had some snowfall here. There's frost in the mornings. So it's definitely very chilly. And that nip is in the air. So we're going to continue to work on the Agni that burns at the very core of our Manipur chakra. This is the fire. That's the internal fire. Let's come on to our seats. Have available all that you need. Today we're going to put our legs up the wall. So at some point, please either come close to a wall or think about when you're going to get there, what you might need to do. If you don't have a wall available, then I invite you to put your legs up on a bit of furniture. So just mind that towards the end. Have available your blankets that you need, any props that you need for stability, foundation. Let's come into Agni Mudra. Left palm face up, right hand fingers curled in, thumb extended. At the Manipur chakra, just at the solar plexus above the navel, below the diaphragm. Closing your eyes or softening your gaze. Imagine that you are holding a candle here at the navel and that your thumb is the burning flame. Begin to breathe gently. Allowing the breath to rise and fall. The candle perhaps for the flame to flicker. Feel the warmth of the flame as you breathe in. Perhaps that gentle waft that flickers the flame as you breathe out. Our mantra today is going to be Om Agnaye Namaha, continuing with this fire theme. Om Agnaye Namaha. Three full breaths here, preparing for our practice. Inhaling, bring your hands together in Namaskar at the heart. Let's open our practice by chanting Om, the primordial vibration of the universe, 3 times. Inhale fully. Om. 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 Om Agnaye Namaha. Om Agnaye Namaha. Om Agnaye Namaha. Bring your right hand on your abdomen, the left hand on your heart. We're going to open our practice by engaging with Kapalabhati Pranayam, shining skull breath. This is a breath that is active on the exhale and passive on the inhale. Follow my lead. Inhale fully. As you exhale out through the nose, allow your belly to pump. The inhale will then happen naturally. Exhale. So every time you exhale, you pull the navel back towards the spine. This will create this pumping motion with the lower abdomen. Keep the shoulders relaxed, the jaw, the face relaxed. If you are on your moon cycle, or if you have a migraine, then please abstain from Kapalabhati Pranayama and continue with long, slow, deep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. Squeeze the pelvic floor. Draw in the navel to the spine, so you're engaging the locks here. Remember, the locks intensify and concentrate the flow of energy. With the breath out, bring the chin down towards the throat. So we have the root lock, the navel lock, and the throat lock. Mahabandhas. Hold the breath out for as long as feels sustainable for you. And when you feel that you are ready to breathe in, release the throat lock. Inhale slowly and gradually. Maintain the lock at the navel and the root. Fill the lungs to their full capacity and a little more, and then engage the throat lock by tucking in the chin. Now hold the breath in for as long as feels comfortable and sustainable for you. And then when you're ready to take a breath in, release the throat lock. Take a full breath in. Release the locks. Release the breath with open mouth. So let's continue with one more cycle of Kapalabhati Pranayama. Shining still breath. It helps to keep the hands on the lower abdomen and the hand on the heart to feel the movements and where they're happening. Let's take a full breath in to prepare. Exhale actively and draw the navel in. So you're pumping the belly in. As you exhale the air, imagine that you are shooting the air out through your nostrils when you engage that navel. Keep the chin, the jaw, the cheeks, the brow, the shoulders relaxed and soft. The breath is strong and forceful and steady. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale the breath out completely. Empty out the lungs. A little bit more. Now squeeze the pelvic floor. Draw in the navel. Tuck the chin. Engage all 3 locks to really intensify the energy that is feeding the fire. And when you can no longer hold the breath in and feel the need to take a breath in, gently release the throat lock and inhale slowly, no rush. Fill the lungs to the fullest of your capacity. Re-engage the throat lock, hold the breath in. And now, my friends, when we're ready to release this pranayama, lift the chin, take a breath out, release the locks. Take a natural breath. Let's remove our block if we're seated on a block and bring the soles of our feet together in Decolonising. Perhaps you need to rub your toes here. I actually have purple toenails. That's because of the cold, not because I've painted them. I'm Vata, so my feet get very cold. So rub your feet Always a lovely practice to start off to help us ground for our practice as well. Press those marma points or acupressure points, depending on which lens we're looking through, whether it's traditional Chinese medicine or Ayurveda. And then lengthen here, lifting the crown to the sky, draw in the navel. And as you exhale, hinge forward from the hips and reach your heart towards your feet. And when you are as far forward as you can reach with your crown, and then let's soften through the body. I'm keeping my hands clasped around my toes for that little bit of warmth. Connect with your mantra, Om Agnaye Namaha. What invokes that sense of warmth for you? Who invokes the warmth? The places which invoke that sense of warmth. The activities that you enjoy engaging with. Reflect on what warmth means to you. Inhale, lift the gaze, lead up with the heart, take a moment here, and then let's lift the left foot over to the left, bring the left knee to the right foot so you create your zigzag, Meridiasana, deer pose. So remember, rotations really churn up the embers of the fire. Turn it over to the right, lengthen here, my friends, first. Rise as tall as you can. Keep twisting deeply, inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to twist even deeper. We'll stay up tall today for the moment. One more breath here. And then let's gradually walk our hands all the way around, over to the left to counter twist. Back to center, my friends. Let's place the right hand on the earth and reach up and over with the left arm. So you may bring your right forearm onto the earth here. Reach over through the fingers. I have my Surya Mudra. So my ring finger is folded in, my thumb is touching the knuckle. This is my Surya Mudra. Inhale through center. Let's go over to the other side. So remember, this is going to feel different. Back to center. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Place your fingertips pointing forward and then windshield wiper the knees one way and then the other way. And let's reach all the way down to the earth as we do. Move slowly. We're just fanning the flames of the fire for a moment to get the fire started. If we blow too hard, we'll burn out. The flames will not set alight, will they? So now, as we go over to the right this time, let's keep the knees over to the right, rise up. Actually, no, because we want to go the other way, don't we? Knees over to the left. And then turn your body over to the left, my friends, as far as it can go. Keep lifting the gaze and the crown as you inhale, twisting deeper at the middle back of the torso as you exhale. These can be very subtle movements. One more breath here, and then let's flow over to the right to counter twist. Back to center. Let's bring the left hand onto the earth or the left forearm and reach up and over with the right arm. Inhale through center over to the other side. Back to center, my friends. Take a moment here. Let's bring the right foot to meet the left foot. Now we're going to move into Tortoise Pose, Kurmanasana. So we slide our hands underneath the shins and bring our hands onto the earth here. Now we're going to be in different places here, my friends, depending on how much flexibility we have, where our joints start and finish, which bones rub up against each other. Folding forward here. Your hands can be on the earth again, or you may wish to cover your feet with your hands. So with the elbows underneath the legs, so you may have them just a little bit underneath the wrists, and you may have the inside of your elbows hooked into the back of the knees. Fold forward here. Open the back of your heart. Engage the core by drawing in the navel. This is a very warm, cozy, snug pose. It's like the tortoise withdrawing into its shell and being warm. It's how this little doggy of mine snuggles up under the blankets. Inhale to rise up. Let's release our feet, come onto our knees, into table. Oh, Pierre is already there. And draw in the navel. Let's move into cat-cow, Madhyasana, Vikasana, the cycle of Utkatasana. And I invite you to move with the pace that you wish to be. So if you want to move a little bit slower to create more warmth, a little bit faster, you can. Wish to move through here slowly like treacle. Your choice, friends. And then let's come back to neutral spine here. We're going to circle the hips one way and then circle the hips in the other direction. So you might find that you create a figure of 8 or infinity symbol, excuse me, why. If you wish to bring the whole of your body up with this, please do. Let's gaze over to the left to create a C shape. And then back to center. Look over to the right to create a C shape on that side. Back to center. Extend the right leg long. Tuck the toes. Inhale, draw the left onto the sky. Lift your gaze up. Exhale, reach your left arm up and over. Circle towards the back of the room. Over. Creating a rainbow here. And then one more time. Extending here, keep the navel drawn in. Hand in your Surya Mudra. Let's bring the left hand to the earth. Keep the left hand on the earth. Come onto the sole of the right foot. You may want to turn out the left leg slightly. And let's reach up with the right arm to the sky now. So we come into side plank, Utkatasana. Now you can keep that left leg on the earth, or you may wish to extend that left leg long so that the left foot meets the right foot. One more breath here. Let's bring the left knee back down. Cartwheel the right arm to the earth. Rotate on the ball of that foot. Step the right foot forward. Sink into the left hip here. Low lunge Utkatasana. So we moved from half side plank, Ardha Utkatasana, to Utkatasana if you chose, and then rotate back towards the earth to bring that right foot into low lunge. When we're here, my friends, left hand on the earth. Inhale, reach the right arm long. And let's reach over with the right arm. So it's reaching forward, over the top and to the back, creating this arc. Let's go backwards and forwards with this arc. 3 times. And then bring the right hand all the way to the inside of the right foot. Shuffle the right foot out, come into Dragon Utkatasana. Dragon with hands on the earth or forearms on the earth. Left knee on the earth or left knee lifted, your choice, my friends here. Come into your low flying dragon. Or you stay in the high flying variation, your choice. Om Agnaye Namaha. Now, my friends, whichever variation of dragon you're in, we're going to shift the weight over onto the left arm or left hand and reach up with the right arm to the sky. And then bring the right hand to the inside of the right knee. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. So you bring just imagine I'm facing forward. I'll bring that right hand to the inside of my right knee. My left forearm is on the earth or my hand is on the earth. The left knee can be on or off the earth. Lift your gaze to the sky. So remember, you're going to be in different places here. One more breath. And then let's bring that right hand to the earth and step back long into plank. Take a moment here. And then knees, untuck your toes, chest and chin to the earth in Asana. Take a moment here, no rush. And then slide the knees away to rise up in Cobra Bhujangasana. Back into table and then into Child's Pose, Balasana, my friends. And take a breath here in Child's Pose. If you are not feeling the heat right now, you are at proper Vata. My Pitta has turned on. It's almost like someone's turned the central heating on inside me. So here in Child's Pose, let's take a few cooling breaths if you want cooling breaths. So Sitali or Sitari are options for cooling breaths if you suddenly have overheated, or enjoy the fire that you have created, my friends. Inhale, lift your gaze. Let's come back onto all fours, back into Bhamarasana, table pose, my friends. Extend that left leg long, tuck the toes. Engage the core by drawing the navel up towards the spine. Inhale, lift the right arm up towards the sky. Take a moment here. And now, my friends, let's reach forward with that right arm. Reach up through center to reach back. So as you reach back, you notice that the heart rotates up towards the sky, up towards the sun, the winter sun. And there's a twist at the navel as we do. Reach forward so that the arm is parallel to the earth, and then back again, creating this arc or this rainbow. Remember, 3 times always a charm. In yoga, 3 represents the Trinity, represents the past, present, and future, the creation, sustenance, and dissolution. Now let's bring that right hand to the earth, my friends. Turn onto the heel of the left foot. That right leg can stay fairly straight, or you can turn that right toe out for a little bit more balance. Right hand under the shoulder, and then let's draw the left arm up towards the sky to come into Utkatasana, side plank variation. So this is the supported variation. Salamba. Now, my friends, you can stay here, or if you wish, you can reach that right leg along. If you wish to play around with the arms here. Your choice, my friends. 3 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, my friends, let's bring that right knee back down to the earth. Cartwheel the left arm to the earth. And as you do that, rotate onto the ball of that left foot so your heart is over the earth one more time. And then from here, my friends, we're going to step that left foot forward to come into Utkatasana, low lunge here. Once you're settled in your low lunge, place the right hand on the earth. Inhale to draw the left arm up towards the sky. And take your gaze with you. A breath that you might want to engage with is Ujjay Breath. Ujjay Breath is often called ocean sounding breath because it sounds like an ocean. Ujjay means victory. It's through a constricted throat. And it's almost as if you're blowing warm air onto a mirror, or if you're making that Darth Vader sound. Here, my friends, let's reach back and then reach forward. Let's create this arc. And then as we bring this hand, let's bring it to the inside of our left foot, coming into Dragon Utkatasana. So remember your dragon, my friends. You can stay on your hands. You can have bolster or bricks underneath your hands. You can wing out your leg by coming onto the little toe side of that left foot. You can come down onto your forearms. Options with your legs are knee on the earth or toes tucked and knee lifted. And Ujjay breath here really just sound like the dragon breathing. So let's sound, see how sound is, because I heard it go off. Okay. Now, my friends, when you're chosen which variation of dragon you're in, we're going to switch the weight towards the right arm, right forearm, or right hand. So you can be on your right hand or your right forearm. The left arm reaches up. Let's reach behind you and then up, and then let's place that left hand on the inside of the left knee so that we're turning our heart up towards the sky. I'm just going to show the various options that we can be in. The knee lifted, the knee lowered on our hands, forearm on the earth, knee on the earth, or knee lifted. Three full breaths here. Perhaps you use the Ujjay breath. When you're ready, my friend, let's reach the arm up and then bring the arm to the inside of the left foot and step back long, coming into body parallel, Kadasana, knees on or off the earth as you choose, my friends. And then when everybody's ready, knees, chest and chin in Ashtangasana. Slide the knees away. Rise up in cobra. Press through the big toes. Lift the sternum, engage the core, tuck in the elbows. And then back into child's pose, just for a few breaths here. And you can connect with a cooling breath if you wish to cool, if you generate too much heat, or enjoy the warmth of the fire that is burning deep in the furnace right now. Three breaths here. Om Agnaye Namaha. Visualizing the flame at the core here. Perhaps you visualize a fireplace. When you're ready, my friends, I'm going to rise up into mountain here. So tuck the toes. Inhale, claw through the finger pads so that you are active here. Draw in the navel, lift the knees and hover for a moment. And then exhale, tailbone back towards the back of the room. Hovering here with the deep bending your knees. Tiger ready to pounce. And then straighten through the legs. Pedal through here, bringing the heels towards the earth. And when you come into mountain here, let's find stillness and steadiness. I'm going to take 3 Simhasana pranayams, lion breaths, Simhasana. Inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, breathe out through open mouth, poke out the tongues and open the eyes wide. Nobody can see you here, and make a sound. It could be a gentle ha or a loud roar, as you choose, my friends. Take a full breath in. In your own time, 3 rounds. And then when you're ready to release from mountain Utkatasana, either jump or walk to the top of your mat and come into a forward fold here. Let's walk the hands over to the left. You can have hands on blocks or hands on the earth. You can wrap the left hand around the right ankle and the right hand around the left ankle and fold deeply here towards the left leg. Inhale, release your hands, and let's walk all the way over to the right. And again, your hands can stay on the earth or on blocks, or you can reach around with your right hand towards the left ankle, wrap the left hand around the right ankle, and have a deep fold over towards the right leg. Release your hands back to center. Let's take a moment here. Perhaps you walk your feet. And then let's unfurl the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Draw in the navel as you uncurl here. Come to standing with Agni Mudra at the solar plexus of the Manipur. Take a moment to gaze on the horizon. Visualize in your mind's eye the bright, brilliant sun. That sun that we see on crisp winter mornings with a bright blue sky, frost in the air. There's a chill in the air. But nevertheless, the sun is shining bright. Inhale, release your Agni Mudra. Reach up, gentle back bend. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll do 3 rounds of Ardha Surya Namaskar. Fold deeply. Inhale, rise up. And when you rise up, let's take the arms out. So I'm going to create some space because I don't have much space for the wall. And then exhale, continue to flow back down towards the earth. Inhale, arms out to the side to rise up. Hands meet above the crown. And carry on through the motion down towards the earth. And one more time. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Moving into full Sun Salutation. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, flow down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back with the right leg. Knee on or off the mat, my friends. Inhale, rise up into high lunge here. Bend into that left knee. Reach out through that right heel if your knee is lifted. So you'll be in 2 places, my friends. Knee lifted or on the earth. Inhale, hands to sky. Bend into your elbows to create sunbeam arms. Now, if you're with your knee on the earth, I'm going to demonstrate here what we're going to do. So sunbeam arms here. Draw the shoulder blades together. Draw in the navel. Inhale, as you reach up, come back to neutral with your hips over the right knee. As you bend into your elbows, really sink into that left hip so you create a deep diagonal in that right thigh. So this is if your knee is on the earth. So you're going to hinge forward and then hinge up. If your knee is lifted, my friends, then as you rise up with your arms, you straighten through that left knee. Exhaling, bend into the left knee and bend into your elbows. So we're going to do 3 rounds, whichever variation we're doing. Here, hands are open wide. So really connecting with the power of the sun here. When you've completed your 3 rounds, my friends, I want you to reach up and stay there for a moment with either that right knee on the earth or right knee lifted. Exhale. Let's come down towards the earth with our hands. And we're going to step back long with that left foot. Come into body parallel for the Utkatasana. And then here, your option, my friends, is Ashtangasana, knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana to the earth. And then when you're rising up, you either rise up in Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, up dog. And we will all meet in mountain. And when you're in mountain, let's take a pause here. Take a lion's breath. We're going to step forward with the right foot. So depending on whether you had your right knee lifted or on the earth, this is how we're going to parallel the movement back. Right knee if it was on the earth. We now bring the left knee to the earth and step forward with the right. If your right knee was lifted, keep that left knee lifted as you step forward with the right foot. So we all meet in lunge, either low lunge with the left knee on the earth or that left knee lifted, my friends. You know where we're going here. We're going to rise up. We're going to come into sunbeam arms. So this time I'll demo with my left knee lifted. Inhale, straighten through the right leg and reach up with the arms. Exhale, bend into the knee, bend into the elbows. Draw the shoulder blades together. Keep the core engaged. Three times. And then when you've got to the 3rd time, my friends, I'm going to ask you to hold up high here. And then let's bring the hands to the earth And this time we step forward with the left foot to meet the right foot. Forward fold here. Bend into your knees, reach back with the tailbone. Let's rise up through chair pose, Utkatasana, hands in Agni Mudra. Hold in chair pose, Utkatasana, and then rise up to standing power through the legs. Take a breath here. And we're going to complete this cycle on the other side. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale to fold forward. Halfway. And then let's step back long with the left leg here. Again, knee on or off the earth. Your choice, my friend. So this time I'll practice with the left knee on the earth. When you're ready, let's rise up. Bend into your elbows, draw the navel in towards the spine. Spread out your fingers wide, draw the shoulder blades together. Lengthen across the collarbones. Widen, sort of broaden across the collarbones and lengthen along the sternum rather. And then inhale to reach up. So let's rise and fall with the breath here. Three times. So notice if it helps to keep that left toes tucked if your knees on the earth. So I feel I have more steadiness with the left toes tucked. When you've done this cycle 3 times, let's reach up, stay there for a moment, and then exhale, hands to the earth. Lift the left knee if it's on the earth and step back long, body parallel. Your choice, my friends, Ashtangasana or Chaturanga to the earth. And then rise up into Cobra or Up Dog, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Everybody to meet in mountain. Take a lion's breath here, my friends. So option now to step forward with that left foot with the right knee on or off the earth, depending on what you choose to do. So I'm going to keep my knee off the earth for this round to demo, and then step forward with your left foot. When you're ready in your lunge, inhale to rise up. So Anjaneyasana here, and then we rise up. Remember, you can keep that right knee on the earth. Draw in the navel. Bend into the elbows, draw in the shoulder blades. So open across the heart. When you're ready, my friends, let's rise up through the arms, straighten through that left leg, or neutralize the hips over the right. Three times. Move with slow, steady pace, or you can go with a little bit more energy as you wish, my friends. And then we're going to take a pause when we're reaching up. Exhale, fold with the hands down towards the earth. And we now step forward with the right foot to meet the left. Forward fold here. Rising up through Utkatasana, chair pose, left palm, holding the right fist with the thumb extended. Inhale, rise up into Utkatasana. So bend deeply into the knees. Make sure you can lift your toes here. Draw in the navel, have some strength and energy here. And when you're ready, my friends, power through the legs to rise up. Take a moment there, standing mountain at the top of your mat. Release your hands. From here, my friends, I'm going to invite you to come into that very balanced, steady pose of standing mountain. So you may need to check where your feet are. Are they at the hip distance width? Lift the toes, Reconnect, starting at the little toe in towards the big toe. The four corners of the feet feel connected. Zip up through the midline. Lower the shoulders. Soften the knees. Inhaling, shift the weight into the right leg and bend into that left knee. Find your gaze. And then as you exhale, reach that left leg behind you and reach forward with your crown, arms alongside you, coming into airplane mode, sort of. Draw the navel in. And from here, my friends, trust that you're going to find the earth with the left foot. And lower the left heel. Rise up into warrior one. Keep the arms alongside your body as if you are got airplane arms. Again, fingers spread wide. Take a moment here. And then let's bring the right forearm onto the right thigh and reach up and over with the left arm. Circle back, reach behind with the left arm. Take your gaze with you. Now this right arm can stay where it is, or you can bring it down to the earth or onto a block or a stool. Now this left arm can reach up and over. Ujjay breathing here. Remember, you can keep that right forearm on the right thigh. And when you're ready, my friends, let's take that left arm back. Bring that right forearm onto the right thigh. Rotate onto the ball of that left foot. Reach the arms back. And what we're going to do from here, my friends, is we're going to hop that left leg forward and come back into this warrior three variation with airplane arms. And then step forward with the left foot to meet the right. Bend into the knees so you're Utkatasana chair pose. And then rise up into standing. So a little bit of play, a little bit of transition. I'm going to practice this on the other side now. So now you know where we're going. It's going to feel a lot more fluid for you. Coming into your standing mountain Kadasana. So do all of the alignment, the grounding through the feet, and the alignment, and hugging everything in. Arms alongside the body, palms open. Shift the weight into the left leg and lift the right. Find something at the horizon that's going to be steady. And then as you exhale, begin to reach the right heel back and the heart and crown forward, so you come into airplane mode. Micro movements here, the arms are balancing you. And then trust that you're going to find the earth behind you with your right foot. And then lower the right heel, so you come up into warrior one. Arms stay alongside you. And then when you're ready here, my friends, I'm going to bring that left forearm onto the left thigh. And we're going to reach up with the right arm up and over. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. You can also bring that left hand to the earth. So remember, we sort of take this arc through the air with our right arm, whichever place we want to be at. That right foot is at a 45-degree angle to the earth. So you might feel differently from one side compared to the other. The arm can be reaching up, my friends, if that feels most comfortable for you. play around with the arm. If the fire's not going now, I know what to do for you, my friend. Turn the heating up in the house. So, my friends, let's come back into Warrior 3 variation. Pivot onto the ball of that right foot. And then let's gentle hop on that right foot to reach forward in our airplane mode. Bend into that right knee, step it forward to meet the left. Come into chair pose, Utkatasana, with the arms alongside your body, fingers spread wide, engage the core. And then when you're ready, rise up, my friends. Release your hands. Take a few breaths here. Om Agnaye Namaha. There's a brow, very gentle beads of perspiration on various places, not just on my brow, on various places. My friends, we're going to come down to the earth now, and we're going to line ourselves up for moving into legs up the wall. So you might want to, now this might be a great opportunity to go and lay your mat near the wall if it's not already. So let's come down to the earth. You can come to the earth in any way you choose, my dear friends. And we'll come through boat pose first, and then we'll move into I think somebody might be a little hungry. Okay, Pierre, let's get down. So come onto the tips of your toes, arms reaching forward, keep the fingers wide. You can bring one arm, one leg up at a time, or you can bring both legs up at a time. You choose, my friends. Engage the core by squeezing the navel in towards the spine. And then if you wish, my friends, you can take your arms over to the left, into center, over to the right. If I don't get pushed over by my dog, and back to center. And then let's come near the wall, hips up against the wall. Use your hand, one hand on the wall, and then pivot the hips and pelvis so that you can swing the legs around onto the wall. And then sort of straighten up with your upper body. And this is your variation of legs up the wall. You can do this with some furniture. If you don't have any wall available or furniture available, lift the feet up into the air and soften up the knees and chill out here. You can also place a folded blanket underneath the hips here, or cushion, and that will also give you the elevation of having the legs up the wall. Whichever variation you're in, my friends, I invite you to stay here quite a while. We're going to stay here for at least 3 minutes because we really want to allow the lymphatic fluids to drain, to shift. You might notice that you can get swelling, and I certainly do in this season, my legs, my feet, because we're going from in and out of the warmth and cold a lot. Allow the breath to soften the feet, the toes, the ankles, the lower legs, the knees, the upper legs, the hips and pelvis, the abdomen, the lower back, rib cage and middle and upper back, shoulders, shoulder blades, collarbones, upper arms, elbows, lower arms, ankles, fingers, and wrists and fingers. Both feet, both legs, both hands, both arms, the back of the body, the front of the body, the head, the jaw, the cheeks, the brow, the ears, neck, the back body, the arms, the hands, front body, the hips, the pelvis, legs and feet, back of the legs, front of the legs, back of the body, front of the body, back of the head, the face, the whole body, soft, gentle, relaxed, warm. One more full breath here. And when you are ready, my friends, begin to curl and uncurl the fingers and toes. Bend into your knees and hug them into the chest. If your legs are against the wall or furniture, use your hand to gently move away from the wall. Rolling over onto your left side. And then with helping hands, rising up into a comfortable seat, Utkatasana. Bring your hands together in Namaskar and rub the palms together to create warmth and fire, as if you are rubbing a fire stick. And when you have created lots of heat, let's place the palms over our eyes. Open into the palms, gazing into the darkness. Absorb the warmth. And gradually draw the hands down your face, parting your fingers so the light comes in. Hands to the heart. Om Agnaye Namaha. Om Agnaye Namaha. Om Agnaye Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Dhanyavad. 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 Thank you, my friends. This one's desperate for attention. So I'm going to see what he wants. And I shall see you all on Saturday. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me.